The signing of the Kuala Lumpur Declaration on ASEAN 2045 marks a renewed blueprint for the next 2 decades, ensuring that ASEAN continues to evolve as a people-centric, forward-looking and globally engaged community. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia is deeply honored to play host for this significant moment. As a founding member of ASEAN, a nation firmly rooted in the values of unity, dialogue and sustainable growth, our role today goes beyond ceremonial duties. From the state of Kuwait, a nation with a proud diplomatic legacy and a steadfast advocate of global cooperation, Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Ahmad Al-Mubarak Al-Sabah. Walking aside is the Emir of Kuwait, a leader stepped in diplomacy, moving towards Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, representing a country known for its measured voice in regional dialogue and humanitarian outreach. Kuwait and Malaysia have long shared values of moderation, peace building and investment in education sector to economic sustainability. Now their relationship is enriched by a mutual appreciation of cultural identity, with Kuwait's deep-rooted Islamic traditions resonating warmly with Malaysia's own heritage of faith, tolerance and unity. Now as they discuss together and walk.
And a moment of unity and mutual respect as leaders from across the Gulf and ASEAN walk side by side, a strong symbol of partnership and shared aspiration.
There'll be much more partnerships and discussions happening here at the ASEAN Summit, and we look forward to the integration part of what's to come. And Malaysia as a host extends not just the hospitality, but hope for the future.
The arrival of His Royal Highness, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain.
And arriving now is His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, and known for his leadership in economic reforms and global diplomacy. The Crown Prince's participation signifies Bahrain's commitment to regional peace and economic partnership with Southeast Asia.
Malaysia and Bahrain will continue to deepen cooperation in various sectors, such as higher education, investment, relationships, to halal industries, where tradition blends with global standards. This milestone itself reflects a calm confidence, where two nations united by mutual respect, a passion for progress, and a belief that cultural understanding is the cornerstone of a sustainable partnership. From the corridors of diplomacy to the streets of our cities, from university halls to rural communities, lead not only with power, but with a purpose.
And the second GCC ASEAN Summit is not just ceremonial, it is strategic and future-oriented. It solidifies a partnership that contributes to global balance, economic resilience, and South-to-South cooperation. As the host country, Malaysia plays a vital role in shaping this evolving alliance. The second GCC ASEAN Summit 2025, hosted in the heart of Kuala Lumpur.
And today, under the Malaysian sky and the spirit of ASEAN, the gathering here to celebrate diplomatic tradition, to chart new frontiers of cooperation. In a world of uncertainty, ASEAN stands tall, united in diversity, resilient in purpose. The conversations here today go beyond policy. They are about shaping the future for the next generation. From digital connectivity to sustainable development, ASEAN will continue to build bridges of innovation, resilience, and inclusive growth and multilateral progress on the global stage.
And the GCC ASEAN Summit is a landmark inter-regional dialogue that strengthens cooperation between the two of the world's most dynamic and strategic blocs, the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) and ASEAN. Together, they They represent over 700 million people, vast economic potential, rich cultural diversity, and shared interests in regional and global stability. And the summit paved the way for increased bilateral trade and investment flows, strategic collaboration in sectors like energy, infrastructure, digital economy, and green technology, support for halal industry, logistics, and supply chain resilience. With the GCC's capital and energy expertise and ASEAN industrial and market strengths, this partnership is economically transformative.
And what makes ASEAN a beacon on the world stage is not just its economic strength or strategic position, it's the cultural richness, where each nation brings its own.
From Malaysia, we see the presence of Minister of Investment, Trade Industry, as well as the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Their involvement underscores Malaysia's active role in shaping and facilitating deeper cooperation between ASEAN and the GCC, especially in trade. And now, a significant moment unfolds. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim is seen walking side by side with the GCC leaders into the ballroom. And this powerful entrance marks the unity and shared vision between Malaysia as the host nation and the distinguished leaders of the Gulf Cooperation Council.
And this right here is where diplomacy lives, not just in formal addresses or pictures, but in this candid, meaningful exchanges between leaders, with conversations to pictures and statements, building the bridges that pave way for trade agreements, educational exchange, and cultural cooperation, as well as, importantly, mutual understanding.
And the leaders now are on stage for official group photograph, powerful visual of regional unity, trust, and ambition. And these portraits will no doubt become part of the history, capturing an important moment of international cooperation.
Allow me to count. In 3, 2, 1.
And what we're witnessing now may look like a casual photography, but within these exchanges lie discussions that affect millions. Now, as conversations unfold around the summit halls, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, stands as a trusted intermediary, are not just talking about it, they're actually planning for tomorrow.
It's these interpersonal moments that set the tone for collaboration as leaders and officials alike prepare to engage.
Are at the center of growth, development, and identity, and we're doing it together here today.
And together, the GCC and ASEAN represent over 700 million people and trillions of dollars in combined GDP. Strengthening ties between them opens up vast opportunities for trade, investment, energy cooperation, and market integration.